Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm going to go over a couple quick ways to make a very easy mold that's very efficient when wood turning. Right now, I am in the process of making my Buckeye bowl. I have acquired some Buckeyes that are dried, and I'm going to use just basic stuff. I didn't really have to buy any of this stuff out of the way for molds, just things that I already had. So it's a container of disinfectant wipes, and this is in a takeout bowl from a local restaurant. So what I've done is I'm taking the Buckeyes and I made a ring on the inside, and then I set this inside of the ring. Whoops, lost the Buckeye. Put that back in there. All right, so what I've done is I've put this inside and set it on top of the ring of Buckeyes, and then I just fill on the outside with more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up with resin, and that's going to allow the bowl to have Buckeyes on the outside, and I'm not going to have to worry about turning a waste block away on the inside, thus reducing waste. I don't have to fill it with resin. And then all I have to do is just clamp it to my coal jaws, and then put a mortise on the inside, and then reverse it and finish it. So here we go. I'm going to show you the process of pouring, and I'm going to mix it with, of course, scarlet and gray because I am an Ohio Buckeyes fan. So here we go. The first thing I do is I'm going to fill up a cup of resin with the tabletop. I get it from online, and I'm going to fill it as full as I can. So 1 to 1. Right here is the 4 mark, and then I'm going to fill it with secondary as well, up to 4. Almost forgot. Don't want to forget some kind of a tray to put this in. I have spilled this on the counter before. Not very easy to clean up, especially if you don't get to it before it dries. So, first thing I'm going to do is fill this up to the 4. I bought a stirring stick that you are supposed to be able to put in the end of a drill. Had to modify it a little bit, but it works pretty good in this little handheld drill. Allows me to be able to get in there pretty good and turn it. So it's just a regular drill. Got it for Christmas last year. Alright. Okay. Want to mix the same amount. Going to go up to the 4 line. So that way I'm doing everything 50-50. I think these bowls, I believe they're 11 ounces of resin. I guessed, well, for the first time I did it and I was accurate. I'm pretty sure it's 11 ounces. So right here I'm actually mixing 9, so it's about 10. So it's about 20 ounces between the two of these. So I might have enough to do both. Alright, so now I'm ready to pour. What I ended up having to do was boil some water with my coffee maker, and that helps heat the resin up. And the hotter it is when you pour it in to a point, the hotter it is, it'll actually keep it from mixing together, so you won't end up with like a brown collar. Instead, you get these real nice swirls. It'll have a real nice effect. So I'm going to clean off my straws so I don't waste any resin. And then I'm going to go ahead and start pouring. Okay. One last stir. So this resin's pretty warm to the touch. I don't have a radar or a heat gun to tell exactly how warm it is, but I've done this enough that, you know, about 5-10 minutes in the water is pretty good to keep it from mixing and instead just having a nice swirl effect. So for now, I will go on either side and just start pouring a little bit of gray, a little bit of scarlet. Till I'm done. Okay. And then I will alternate. So twist this around. That way I go over my gray and I go over my scarlet with opposite colors. This will have a real nice swirl. Okay. Try that for a second. Looks like it's decently full, and I have used about half, so that'll be perfect. I'll be able to fill my other one as well, so you'll get to see a little bonus. So I just used a breadcrumb container for this one. It's around the right diameter, but you can use pretty much anything that will repel the resin and not soak it in. So here we go. This one I think I want to do a half and half, so I'll just keep them in the same spot, kind of rotate a little bit, but I don't want that layered effect on this one. I just want a half and half, kind of like a yin-yang. We'll see how that does. Maybe overlap just a little bit, but for the most part I want it just like that, scarlet and gray. So I'll let this settle for a minute. And there you have it. So I have poured 2 bowls. This is going to be part of the Buckeye Bowl collection that I'm making. And I'm a pretty die-hard Buckeye fan. So it's kind of neat to have something that I could serve, you know, hors d'oeuvres or chips and dip or whatever in, you know, during the games. So it'd be kind of neat. Hopefully they turn out well, and if you guys stay tuned to this channel, you'll get to see me turn these in a couple days. You know, I'm pretty excited about getting them down on the lathe. I haven't been down there in a while, so until next time, this is the easy way to do things. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, share this video. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, we'll see you.